Hello, everybody. Unfurl the sails, batten the hatches, and chart a new course because we finally have some Windrose news. After quite a period of silence from Kraken Express, I just finished my Windrose early access playthrough, so this is perfect timing to get a little bit more information about what to expect. So I'm going to read through the developer blog, and then I'm also going to show the new Ashlands update teaser trailer. This is the first time I'm seeing all of this, so if you haven't seen the news yet, we're going to read through it together. So let's get straight into the post. Windrose dev blog, Ashlands, work in progress. Take an early look at Ashlands, our first major content update for Windrose. Disclaimer, we're talking about plans, and plans may change. We tend to experiment a lot, so if something does not work well for the game, we discard it. So just a quick disclaimer, I'm not going to read through the whole thing. You guys get the idea. Game development is a fluid process. All right, into the meat and potatoes of it. Ahoy, captains! It's been a while since the early access release. Thank you for making it incredible. Now that most of the post-release tasks have been addressed, we're hard at work on Windrose's first major content update, currently titled Ashlands. While development is still in its early stages, we wanted to share our general plans and give you an idea of what we're aiming for. As always, the exact scope of this update may change as development progresses. As for our longer-term plans, those are still taking shape. Truth be told, we don't have them fully locked in yet. While delivering early access, we spared no effort to make and patch the game as well as we could, and it took a real toll on us. As a result, this part had to be pushed aside for a while. Now that the game is live, feedback has poured in, and we are better equipped with your ideas and a cleaner understanding of what Windrose could become in the future. Hope they're okay over there. It sounds like they went through a bit of a journey as Windrose has been in its early access phase. All right, moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take a look at this Windrose Ashlands update trailer. Okay. Foothills. Swamp, so the three biomes. Volcano. Is that it? That was it. Okay. That was not a lot to go on. All right. What was this section? So we've got a skeleton in armor. Reminds me a bit of like heavier conquistadors armor maybe, like we have in the game that we can wear. This design on this ship I love. What's that flag on the top? VI with like a 4 above it? What is that? I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, what is that? Okay, this is so interesting. I'm so excited. It was such a short little video though, darn. Okay, back to the text. The story continues. We have always wanted Windrose to be a survival adventure with a strong narrative layer, making the journey through its vast biomes feel meaningful. In Ashlands, you can expect both the main story and side quests to grow significantly in scope. Okay, that's awesome. This is where new factions enter the fray, and you'll have to carve your way through their ambitions and schemes to continue your journey. Your hunt for the Obols continues, with the next fragment hidden somewhere among the ruins of a long-forgotten Spanish colony. Awesome. It is gonna... I was hoping it was gonna go that way. When we met Juan de la Cosa in the story and he was talking about fighting the undead, I was like, ooh, I wonder if we're going to see more of a Spanish influence. And here it is. Okay, the Obol's power has twisted lands already ravaged by volcanic eruptions, making them more dangerous than ever. And let's just say, you're not the only one searching for the artifact. Of course not. As we stated before, we're working hard to make sure you'll be able to continue your adventure and keep all the progress you've already achieved. Okay, that's awesome. Here's about the Ashlands biome itself. We are going to introduce a complete fourth biome, Ashlands. As the name suggests, it suffered from volcanic eruptions long ago, leaving its mark on the settlers who lived here and on those who came after. Uncover relics and secrets of the past, preserved under volcanic ash, but be prepared for those who may still guard these treasures. You can expect a variety of new islands with new enemies, items, resources, recipes, points of interest, and of course, a new challenging boss. Brand new factions will enter the stage too, and you'll be able to expand your collection with new armor and weapon variants. Okay, so new factions confirmed. Building and bases. We were stunned by the number of amazingly creative builds you showcased, and will happily expand this aspect of the game in Ashlands. We plan to introduce a plethora of new decorations, expand the existing building sets with useful new pieces, and work on a couple of quality of life improvements. Speaking of which, don't forget to visit our community ideas page to vote for various requests and submit your own. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, there's a place you can go submit ideas that you would like to see in the game, and then people can vote on them. Link is on the page, is on the screen. We're also happy to see that our camp NPCs were well received, so we'll be looking to expand the system as well. That's awesome. More depth of gameplay and variety of things to do would be great. All right, ships. We feel that our ship gameplay has a lot of room for expansion, and we also have tons of your ideas and requests to draw from. It won't be possible to tuck everything we'd like into one update, but we'll surely experiment with and implement a few additions to this part of Windrose. Here are a few things we're looking into. Enriching and deepening ship gameplay in ways inspired by both your feedback and our own plans. More ship classes, with at least one being added in Ashlands, so we will get at least one in our Ashlands update. Plus more faction ship variants. Ooh, good. So like how we have the Blackbeard brig now, or the Brethren version, so tanky versus damage. Looks like we're going to get more types of those variants. Giving combat gameplay more care and attention. Awesome. I'm assuming that means how ship combat works. Either that or boarding. AI improvements, such as NPC ships behaving more naturally, sailing in formations, and so on. Okay. Really cool. We are also aware of the popular request to add wind influence on sailing to the game. We'll definitely be exploring this idea as well, and we originally intended to. But let us be crystal clear, we want it to be fun and simple. You guys have no idea how much of a relief that is to hear, because in some games I've played, the wind can just be a pain to work against, and it does take the fun out of the game. I'm not playing this as a pirate simulator. I'm playing it as a game that I want to have fun in. So I'm really glad they're going to take that stance on wind. Everything doesn't have to be hyper realistic, just has to be fun, in my opinion. Windrose aims to be an adventure without some of the more hardcore simulation aspects. I swear I didn't read this before I sat down. And of course, expect more shanties. We were deeply touched by how well these were received. We don't want to spoil everything, but your collection will be significantly expanded. So, pretty cool. This is all really good news. Really good news. Here's a little bit more detail about the ships they're working on, and we have a little shot here of them. It looks like we're currently working on the Brigantine, Flute, and Galleon. While plans may change, we expect at least one of these ships to make its way into Ashlands. Now hold on, I'm looking at these here. Wow, their shapes are so different. I love, I'm not sure which one the first one is there, but it's got like a curve to it, and I love how that looks on ships. Ooh, look at the stern of the one on the left. Looks like you could almost walk out back there. Very nice, and I'm assuming the Brigantine is in the middle, maybe? Not sure, not a ship expert. You guys will have to let me know. All right, let's conclude this as the sun is setting in-game over my base. Gotta get back inside before the drowned come out and try and eat me. Conclusion. That's the general direction we're taking with Ashlands. If you have any questions about the update, let us know in the comments. We'll do our best to answer them in a future Q&A edition. So I will be covering that too whenever that comes out. As always, we'll be sharing more details, including an estimated release window as development progresses. Thank you for your incredible support, and we'll see you soon on the scenes. Kraken Express. That was a lot of information to take in. It's great to see an update, even though it was a small one and a small trailer, in regards to what we can expect upcoming in Windrose. I hope Kraken Express is taking care of themselves. It sounds like they had a rough time at some point, so you guys over there, take care of yourselves as you make this game. It's great. It's been a lot of fun for a lot of people. Thank you so much for your efforts if you guys are watching this. And for the rest of you, what's up with that flag? Is that an actual historic flag? You know me, I'm gonna have to go look it up and speculate and get into all the details of that, as well as that gold paneled ship that we saw. We saw the stern of a ship with these like gold filigree like etchings. I don't know. It looked really cool. I am so excited. There's so much to look forward to. That's going to be it for me. We went through the news, and now we just have the future to look forward to. Which one of these features are you looking forward to most? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all are enjoying your games, particularly if you are still sailing the seas in Windrose like me. I will see you all in the next video, and check out my playthrough if you're just looking for some fun, historic lore, story-based Windrose gameplay.